Meanwhile, I am genetically blessed. Look at this thing. They say big dick energy, I got big beard energy. They asked me, Prateek, does the carpet match the drapes? In my case, the carpet is the drapes. I take off my glasses, my celebrity doppelganger is racially accurate Jesus Christ. And if you don't like that joke, I forgive you. I know what you're thinking. You're like, why is United Nations Santa Claus screaming at us right now? What the hell? How much microdosing did I do today? What the fuck? I went for a walk today, you guys. Yeah, I went for a walk in this lovely city. I was walking down the street. Somebody walked towards me and said, hey, go back to India. And by the way, side note, they were wearing a Papa Roach t-shirt. I want to cut his life into 1,000,000 pieces. So I looked at Papa Roach and said, oh, you want me to go back to India? Guess what? I don't think India wants me either right now. Because I grew up in this country and I talk like this. When I go back to India, my relatives are like, hey, you don't talk like us. Go back to America. Because my relatives in India, they treat me like I'm a bootleg Gucci bag that wasn't made in the original factory. Because Prateek Srivastava was not made in the original factory. I was made in a dirty apartment in the city of Chicago during a Wheel of Fortune marathon. And I was made by 2 Indian people named Nick and Sheila. What the fuck? My dad, Nick, is a big fan of the American dream. Do we still believe in the American dream here? Kind of, yeah. Even though 2020 was an American nightmare. My dad's a big fan of the American dream. So much so that when I was 4 years old, he got to live out his dream and open up a restaurant in small town Illinois. Yeah. Now you would think, being that my family's from India, he would open up naturally an Indian restaurant, you would think, using common sense. But no, my father Nick decides to open up a Mexican restaurant. Because Indian people serving Mexican food will not confuse white people at all. And I learned something the 4 weeks that restaurant remained open. Hey, it's a small victory in our house. We'll take it, okay? I learned a sad truth about good Mexican food, and that sad truth is the more busted down the Mexican restaurant, the better the fucking food. Am I right? Because if your favorite Mexican restaurant has stainless steel tables, it's probably Chipotle. Get the fuck out now. I don't want no E. coli burritos. No me gusta, por favor. My dream is to go to a mom and pop taqueria. We're talking about a taqueria that has the Virgin Mary painting on every surface of its restaurant. Talking about a restaurant that has a 3-year-old child running around the goddamn restaurant playing a broken Sony PSP. And here's what you gotta do. You gotta tip that child well. He's also your server for the evening. Because he may be 3, but he's serving at a 5th grade level. He's working on. I loved using Zoom during the pandemic. I'll admit it, you guys. I know, shocking, right? Everybody, we're all tired of Zoom, right? Yeah. But I loved it, though. I'm in the minority. Like, I kind of liked Zoom. And I actually, last month, I broke the Zoom matrix because I did something on Zoom that I never thought I would do. Because we've all used Zoom, right? For, like, school, work, you know, birthday parties, whatever. But last month, you know what I did? I had to attend a funeral virtually on Zoom. Yeah. And the worst part was the family forgot to pay for the premium version of Zoom. So if you don't know what that means, the funeral awkwardly ended after 40 minutes. And it was not supposed to end after 40 minutes. Because nothing helps the grieving process out like a time limit. Am I right? But there wasn't even a time. There's no warning with free Zoom. It's not like free Zoom ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None of that shit. Just awkwardly during the ceremony, the screen cut to black. And I'm like, are we switching to coffin cam